Hey there, welcome to another draw along. Today we're gonna draw these shapes over here. Let's give them a go. Just gonna use the blue pen today. Something I'm noticing about these shapes is that they're all very much like this box I drew a little bit ago, where the back corner is stacked over the front corner. So I'm gonna try to draw all my boxes with that in mind. I'm also gonna try to keep my construction lines as light as possible. For some reason, I feel like it's harder to draw the box and keep these lines matched up rather than just drawing it however I would. All right, we're gonna start with the top left here, the sort of pyramid looking one. I think what I wanna do first is draw lines indicating the height of the 3 layers, basically dividing the box into thirds. I think I drew the bottom line a little too low, but that'll be fine. Okay, and then, now what? Oh, I should draw that. I should draw them all. Okay, these are the hidden lines in the back that I forgot to draw, but I think I need them in to reference. So these lines that are going wrapping around the box, I'm going to draw them through the back as well. So this box is completely see-through at the moment. Okay. All right, and now on each of these planes that I drew within the box, I'm gonna draw some reference lines on them. I'm just gonna have to try really hard to keep track of what I'm doing here. Okay. I think I drew, no, that should be fine. So this will come down. Oh my gosh, I'm confusing myself now. Is pretty confusing. All right, so we have, okay, I'm gonna start with the bottom here. So this is gonna be the missing corner here. All right, so I wanna get this in. I'm gonna start darkening up lines as I realize I have the face in place, and then go from there to create the next set of faces, or the next level. All right. This is a little more complicated than I had initially thought. Okay, all right, I like this. And then, so far, I've got all the lines in that I need, and the bottom level is completed. So this is gonna get brought up to this line, which is that line. All right, so now I need, and these lines are the same in the center here. Okay, so that'll be like there. And this will go that way. I think I made the second level a little taller than the first level, but that should be fine. No, it doesn't look that much different. Okay. These lines aren't quite matching up, but that's okay. Yeah, that's a little off. This side is a little bit closer. So what I'm looking at is this line here. I drew this corner where the line ends is higher than it should have been for the angle. It should have been down here a little bit more. I think I could have extended this out, and in fact, maybe I still can. Let me see if I can fix it even after darkening in the lines. Okay, that made it a little better. All right, now I need that line and that line. Okay, so this is gonna go up to the top. This is gonna go up to the top. All right, and now it's interesting. They say, I don't know if you've ever heard, with regards to building a building, starting from the ground and going up, if you're off by a little bit at the bottom, the higher you go, the more off the building will be. And that's exactly what I got going on here. I was a little bit off down here, a little bit more off in the center, and then here this top bit is even more so off. So this is, didn't have any guidelines in for this bit here. All right, well, first one down. It was a good attempt. Maybe when I shade some stuff in, it'll look a little nicer. Yeah, it looks like just all of these faces are shaded. Okay, one down. All right, let's do the next one. It is harder to make sure that these corners match up. I'm not going to start just drawing lines all over the place. I'm going to go a section at a time, and I will start at the bottom again. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the two corners there, and these lines will guide me to that. And then I'm going to draw, and I know I said I'm not drawing lines all over the place, but this line will help me up top and help me in the bottom here, because now I have this removed corner already set in. So that's what the second line is. Okay, so I've got this, that, and then it goes all the way up to the top from there. Okay. This line doesn't have anything happen to it, and this line has nothing. Okay, so now I think think I want to start at the top here. So this vertical line that I drew, I think will help me carry around there. Same with this one. I'm already feeling a little bit better about how I'm measuring this out and which lines I'm putting in and when. Now, okay, I need to draw. I guess I'll just go boom, 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 boom. Okay. So, however far down. Oh, no, so this is that wide. It'll be about here. I'm really eyeballing how thick I want these layers to be right now. Okay. And wherever this line touches that line is where I'm going to draw it over here. Okay. Now I need to draw. Basically, all of these faces look like they're getting cut into thirds. This is not entirely accurate, but I think I'm drawing the right lines. I just okay, these lines are in the middle of the box right now, and I hope I'm going the right way with them. Okay. All right, now I gotta remember which lines were which. All right, so this, 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 yeah, and then this. Okay. All right, this vertical line here I don't like. I think I made this line a little wrong. So now this line over here looked even more off, so I needed to adjust that. This comes up here, goes up to there. The middle layer is gonna be the thicker layer here. You can see the height of here to here. I don't know, maybe, it is. It's not all entirely accurate. Okay, and then this comes in here. These two lines, join them there, and this comes down. Okay, so this, all right, these lines that I drew back here, I didn't need to draw them until right now, and I am adjusting them. Okay, so that's gonna be there. Okay. We got this. Okay. Yeah, okay, all right. We got this. I think overall I drew the whole thing a little bit pinching at the top, just a little bit. It's a little wider at the bottom than it is at the top, but I got the shape down, and we are ready to darken up these lines. If you don't see it, you will. I keep looking back at the reference image before I start putting marks down, even though I feel like I have the shape already. I had to look again before I drew this line. Okay, are you seeing it yet? I'm like in the zone here. This is fun. maybe I should try drawing some more symmetrical shapes. Well, I guess this one was symmetrical and that was difficult. I don't know what it is about this one that just seems to be drawing me in. I can't pull my attention away. Okay, all right, we're getting there, I want to make sure I darken all the lines. There it is. Awesome, now we gotta color in these faces. I'm drawing lines both up and down, just one to save a little bit of time and two, just to practice, because it is a bit more time efficient. So if I can get, oops, I drew one, forgot one line. If I am able to draw and get better at drawing lines both directions, I can just save myself a lot of time. Anyway. Whoop. Nice. There's number 2. All right, let's get number 3 going. This next one looks pretty fun. I'm drawing this a little differently than I normally do. There's in the order in which I'm creating these lines. I hope it comes out okay. Okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. All right, this one, let's see which lines. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. All right. I can't tell if, oh my gosh, this shape is playing tricks on my eyes. All right, we're gonna take this real slow here. So, okay. All right, and then I'm drawing it this way and that way, and the same thing on this side. This shape is also symmetrical. Okay, all right, and then, okay, and then, I'm getting so mixed up here. All right, okay. Here. I don't know if I'm doing this right. All right, these lines are coming all the way down. All the way down. Because here and here. Okay. I'm still confused. This area, kind of top middle, is what's really throwing me for a loop here. But I think I have I was trying to decide if this corner that's closest to us is removed and lower than the top plane of the box. And it may be, but I'm not drawing it like that right now because I just don't know. I just don't know. This is all wonky. This is all kinds of wonky. This is going to be rough. I'm like adjusting things, but I don't think I need to be. All right, I think I've got all the shapes in here. And I think this corner is as tall as I have drawn it, but everything else is gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna shut up and we're gonna darken these lines and see where it takes us. Can you hear the helicopter? I get a lot of them flying over the path in and out of my city. For the helicopters at least, is right over my house. It's pretty fun. I don't know helicopters. Like if a helicopter flew over, I couldn't tell you what type of helicopter it was, but they're just cool. They make a lot of noise and they look fun. Maybe one day I can take a ride in one. Wear those cool headsets. All right, I think that's it. Oh, almost. This line and this line. Okay, so this face that I'm coloring in right now is too tall. Everything is supposed to be like square shaped. This is a rectangle. This one's more of a square. It's supposed to be more that shaped. So I did not get the proportions right. However, I'm still happy with the final product. That was not easy to sort out. I see some of these box shape drawings done on lined paper, like with lines at angles, so you can sort of match everything up and draw. I think is this isometric or something, isometric view here. So if I'm drawing this without lines, I gotta see those lines myself. Okay. All right, already I feel like I'm kind of winging this a little bit. I'm playing a little too fast and loose here. looked at this one, I thought about this one. This shape was one that stood out to me more than the others. And I think I had a pretty good idea of how to carve out these cross shapes. And basically every face I am drawing this band down the center. And then, actually I guess I'm drawing a cross shape basically at a band. This cross, it almost looks like a ribbon on a Christmas package or something, you know? But I'm drawing this all the way on each face, drawing 2 lines that are a band that will help me figure out which bits to carve out of the block shape. Ooh, that was rough. Okay, so I've got this Christmas package looking box now, and basically every corner is gonna be removed. So I need to draw that and that. And then on this side, I need to draw these back lines. Oh, I didn't need to draw that one, just this one. I don't need the bottom one there. I think that's, well, okay, wait, and then this down, and this down, and then this in, and this in. Okay, I think I've got it. Nice. Oh, that came out really cool. I'm happy with that one. That was fun. All right, now we're gonna color these faces in. There we go. Got all 4 of them. Pretty good. This one, I think, was the most challenging. This one didn't come out as much as I'd like, but it seemed a little easier for some reason. This is my favorite. I like that one. Did you draw along? Which one did you like most and least? Thanks for joining me. Appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one.